Take a breath with Bree. Take a breath with Bree, and you will see that everything is going to be all right. This quick breath in the morning gives you the opportunity to remind yourself that you are a phenomenal being, an extraordinary being with limitless potential. So let's go. This morning I'm continuing promoting my book, Kicking Depression in the Butt. You know why? Because it's so important. And I remember those days. I remember those days when I didn't want to get up out of bed. I remember those days when I pulled the covers and nothing mattered, couldn't open the mail, couldn't get up and do anything. And it's a whole lot of people that don't know how to pull themselves out of that. It's a whole lot of people who just go pray about it. Just go pray about it. Dismissing them with just go pray about it is not enough for them. They need practical daily tools of how to get up, how to wash their face, how to eat again, how to be kind to themselves again. So this book, Kicking Depression in the Butt, How to Battle the Internal Enemy and Win. Because we can win that battle. I have won that battle. You would never look at me smiling all the time and know that I used to suffer from depression, but I did. I truly did, and I'm so glad that God left me here long enough so that I can teach you how you don't have to suffer from depression. I do not claim to be any licensed clinical therapist, but I am speaking to you from experience because I have absolutely been there. And you can look at my life now and tell that I no longer suffer from depression. So I'm going to just read another chapter in here. Let's see. It's a great day, y'all, because you said it is. All right. This chapter is chapter 8. It's called Boundaries Are Healing, Protecting Your Peace. Depression is not always caused by what is inside of you. Sometimes it is what keeps reaching you, what you keep allowing to reach you. Sometimes it is what keeps draining you from the inside. Quite often, it is what keeps demanding more than you can give and what keeps getting access to your head, your heart, and your heart without permission. When you have been living without boundaries, your spirit becomes tired in a way that sleep just can't fix because sleep restores the body, but boundaries restore the soul. If you are serious about healing, you have to be serious about protecting your peace. I have had to set hard boundaries with many friends and family. I won't say the decision to do so was an easy one. However, it is vital when you are trying to save your own life. A boundary is not always a wall that keeps love out. A boundary is a door that lets you decide what comes in and what stays out. It is the difference between being kind to others and allowing others to use you. It is the difference between being supportive and being mentally, emotionally, and spiritually drained. It is the difference between being generous and being completely depleted. Many people struggle with boundaries because they confuse them with being mean. They think boundaries make them selfish. They think saying no makes them a bad person, or putting themselves first makes them unloving. But the truth is, boundaries are not cruelty. Boundaries are clarity and self-love. When I was still quite emotionally broken, I allowed friends and family to use me. I paid for all the dinners, offered all the financial support to be able to to able-bodied adults who took me for granted because I was so desperate for love. Because, and this is me talking, because when you don't have the love of the person that gave birth to you, y'all know I was abandoned by my mother, then you're trying to get that love. You're like, oh, I got it. Oh, I got it. I'll pay for it. Oh, don't worry. Not today. I know better. Pull up with a friend. You got your half, girl. I'm not like that. I'm by nature a generous person, but I absolutely was bestowing that generosity on others because I needed that love. I'd be like, oh, I got it. I'll pay for it. Oh, don't worry. Mm-mm. Go to dinner with me now. Girl, here's my half. There's yours. Anyway, I love you guys, and I want you guys to all know that if you are suffering with depression, if you feel that sunkenness in your heart, in your chest when you get up and you just don't want to get up, please don't give up. Know that there is help. Know that men, women, and children all over the world suffer and have suffered from depression. But there is light on the other side of darkness, and this is something that you can heal from. You can smile. You can be happy again, just like me. Because I have to say again, you would never know that I used to suffer from depression because I make a choice daily to get up and be happy, to not allow the weight of the world to just get into my mind and my soul and weigh me down. Stress still comes into my life. I just choose to have a different perception of it. So I love you guys, and know that you can always find that internal joy because it's still there. And I know during some of those dark days it doesn't feel like it. But please do not give up. This book is available on Amazon. It is my duty to leave my literary legacy with the world. All my books are self-help books, teaching people how I healed from depression, teaching people how I battled the internal enemy and won. Because if you declare war on that internal enemy, declare war. You want to fight everybody else. You want to declare war on somebody says something about you on Facebook. You want to wage war on your cousin and your mama. Declare war on that internal enemy, that little voice that reminds you of every mistake that you ever made, that little voice that reminds you of everybody that has hurt you and you can't get over it and can't let it go and can't seek help. Declare war on them so you can live the best life ever, because you are an amazing being. And as I say all the time, you are great, and this is your life to create. So let's go. Kicking depression in the butt. How to Battle the Internal Enemy and Win by SaBrina Reece. For the rest of my life, this is what you will get from me: uplifting, motivating, and encouraging the world in 59 seconds. I woke up, I'm blessed. Can't say, just yes.